Good morning. Hi, I'm Andrea. I am your handy dandy Pamper Chef lady. So welcome to In the Kitchen with Andrea and Pamper Chef. Don't mind my flies flying around here. Today I would like to show you how I roast some zucchini in my air fryer. So I am going to talk to you guys a little bit about a couple different tools that I love to use when I am getting my my zucchini ready to roast. And hang in here with me for a second while I adjust my camera. Got this new tripod the other day and I am loving it. It is so cool, but you know, learning curve. Still not exactly sure how it all works. So anywho, so I'm going to move over here and I am going to show you guys some stuff here. So as you can see, I have 4 beautiful green zucchinis. I have washed them and dried them. And now I'm going to get them ready to roast. So one of my most favorite tools is the Rapid Prep mandolin because it is so slick and so speedy. You can chop pretty much anything in it. You can get potatoes ready for making French fries. You can chop any vegetable. It's just great. So I am going to get this set up. As you can see, this is how it is, and we're just going to open it up. On the back here is where you adjust the thickness. Whoops, here, I'll put this down for a second. The thickness, and if you want it in like French fry shapes or slices or whatever shape you want. So I am going to have it on just for cutting nice rounds of the zucchini. And I like thicker chunks. So I'm going to put it on, let's see, I'm going to go 7. You can do it as thin or as thick as you want. So the smaller the number, the thinner the slice. So that's where I'm going to have mine. And I am just going to go ahead and open it up. And I am going to over here, take this. So this fits right in the front here. This is your little chute, so you can't get your fingers close. It's very safe. And then this fun little collection basket goes right, snaps right in there. And then just to really make sure you're not going to hurt yourself, always use the guard. Always use this to help push the vegetables down into the chopper and get it nice and close to the blade. So here, I'm going to move over to this side and got my little cutting mat out. So I'm going to take this, and you don't have to cut anything off of it before you start chopping. I just grab this end, stick it in there with the end that came off the vine sticking out, and I start chopping away. Just kind of support it with my hand. And look at this. This is what you get. Nice thick chunk. So now that it's getting down here a bit, I am going to take my guard and use that to help push this down in there. And I chop all the way until I get to this nasty little bit at the end that is undesirable, in my book at least. So now all I'm going to do is just pull this off of here, take out that bit, and that goes in the garbage. I'll put this back on here, like so. But look what I got. Isn't that nice? So this is a time-saving tool that I use all the time. Here, I'm going to move this a little bit. I do a lot of cooking for my parents. They are getting up there in the years. They live right next door to me, and I was bringing my rapid prep mandolin down to their house almost every day for getting dinner made, and my dad's like, why don't you just order me one? I would love to have this down at our house. I mean, he doesn't cook much anymore, but he's like, I want one of those. So we went ahead and ordered him one. So now whenever I go down to make dinner, a lot of times he'll be like, hey, can I chop some veggies for you? Because he loves using this thing. And it's easy. I mean, my dad has lots of mobility issues and stuff, so he'll get in his little wheelchair and he'll come out, and I'll get out the vegetables for him, set this up, and he can just grab it and chop away. My son is 18, almost 19, and he has some physical and intellectual disabilities. He's in a wheelchair, and he loves to help me cook. So I will bring him out into the kitchen and give him this and set it up here. He'll get out here in his wheelchair, put something in there, and he loves to just chop away. And, you know, the beauty of this thing is it doesn't matter how the vegetable goes in there. It chops. So it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be lined up nice and straight, whatever. It works however you want it to work. So he loves doing this too. Anyways, so that's that. I got all 4 of my zucchinis chopped. So I'm going to take this out of here. Now, this thing cleans up super easy. It comes with a brush, so you can brush it out a little bit. I like to clean mine right away, so I don't have to mess with it later. But sometimes I'll just rinse it and throw it in the top shelf of my dishwasher. Guards, everything can go in there, and it cleans up super easy. So then when you're done, you get it all cleaned up, you just shut this, put this down and twist it. Look at how compact this becomes. Easy storage. So rapid prep mandolin, definitely a fave of mine. So now that I've got that all done, I'm gonna set my little bits aside here. I've had this bowl for probably 20 years. It's one of the first Pampered Chef things I ever bought, and it is definitely one of my favorites. It's got this nice non-skid ring so it doesn't slide around on you, you know. So I'm going to take my zucchini and I'm going to dump it in there. And you can use your fingers, you can use one of your scrapers or whatever. Get all the zucchini in there, and then I'm going to grab some nice olive oil. Any extra virgin olive oil will do. I like this brand, but whatever brand you like, put, I don't know, 2 or 3 tablespoons in there. And then we're just gonna, you can use a spoon, you can use a scraper, you can do this little fun flip method like I'm doing. Just get all of the zucchini coated with the olive oil. Now you can season it however you like to. Today I'm going to use our lemon garlic seasoning on there, and a little bit of salt, and a little bit of black pepper. That's how I'm doing mine. But, you know, zucchini is one of those things you can flavor it up however you want. You want a little spice, throw some cayenne on there, or some red pepper flake. You want it a little more savory, you know, do some onion powder, garlic powder, whatever flavors you like. There's really no rules when it comes to the zucchini, because it tastes good no matter what you do. So I put about a teaspoon or so, a nice healthy pinch of the salt. I did about a tablespoon of the lemon garlic seasoning. And now I'm just going to crack some black peppercorn on there too. So we got this, and now we want to mix her up again. So again, go in with your scraper or your wooden spoon, or flip it around like I do. I don't like making extra dishes for myself, So I just flip it around, get everything nice and evenly coated. Set that aside, get this out of the way, and I'm going to grab my air fryer trays. Got 2 of them here. And I have lightly sprayed them with some cooking spray or oil, whatever you got. Just, you want to spray it with a little something so these are coated with olive oil, but just to ensure you don't have anything sticking. And I'm just going to put about half on one, half on the other. And then we're just going to, I'm going to grab my scraper. I should have done this ahead of time, or a spoon or something. Anyways, and we're just gonna create one even layer so they cook evenly. We don't want them on top of each other. They can be touching, just, we don't want them on top of each other because then they're not gonna cook evenly. So I hopefully will be able to make all of these fit. If not, I might have to snack on a few of them. But yeah, so we're just getting them all in a nice even layer. And I'm gonna have to move a few of them over here. And they can go up on the side of the tray a little bit. They don't have to be right down in the middle, but you don't want them too far up, otherwise the tray's not going to fit in the air fryer properly. Anyways, so looks like I have a few little guys here that I'm going to have to stick aside because they just aren't going to quite fit. So there's that, and there's that. Okay, hi, sorry, wasn't trying to sit there with my back to you. Anyway, so we've got this. We're ready to go. I'm going to turn this a little bit so you can see my air fryer. I've got my air fryer plugged in, so it's on. I'm just going to go ahead and open the door. And I am going to slide in my trays. One there and the other one up like that. All right, so now we are going to set our air fryer. I roast it, so we're going to turn it to the roast setting. And I am going to do 10 minutes. Whoops. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I am going to do the rotisserie setting because I want it at 400 degrees. I don't want it at 375. I like to do mine at a hotter temperature. So now we're just going to adjust that so it's 10 minutes at 400 degrees. There we go. Now we're cooking. So as you can see, the air fryer is super easy to use. I love it. I use it all the time. My husband just made some beef jerky in it the other day. He marinated some steak, and then we cut it up and used the dehydrate setting, 4 hours, and we've got homemade beef jerky. It's great. It's also great for roasting, any type of meat, or reheating food from the day before, or say you're hungry at 10 o'clock at night and you want to pop some chicken wings in there or whatever, reheating food, making French fries. You can do a whole chicken in there, rotisserie style. No more going to the grocery store to buy the rotisserie chicken that's been sitting there for who knows how long. So yeah, it's a super versatile tool, and I don't know how I lived without it. So anyways, I will come back later when these are done and show you the finished product. But if you have any questions, drop me a comment. I will also be posting a link to my YouTube channel. Yes, I started a YouTube channel. I'm really jumping in feet first with this whole new live stream, recording videos, doing cooking demo things. So In the Kitchen with Andrea and Pampered Chef is what it's called. But like I said, I'll post a link to the YouTube channel in the comments. So be sure and check that out. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And I will talk to you later. Have a fantastic day.